foreign key. So foreign key is a column that creates a relationship between two tables. So we want to link one table with another table, so then we need the help of foreign key. If we want to maintain the integrity of data and we want to allow the navigation between two different instances of an entity, so then we need foreign key. So because of this, we can call this as a cross reference between two tables, and it references the primary key of another table. Once we are using foreign key as a reference, so where it refers to the primary key of another table. So here I will explain clearly. So what is, how we are going to define foreign key. Okay, example you can take here, department table. This is the department table. We have two columns, department code and department name. Here I am choosing department code as a primary key because it shows the uniqueness of data. So this I can define as a primary key. Okay, so here you can observe the values of department code all are differ. Okay, and again I am taking teacher table. Okay, this here teacher ID and first name and last name. Okay, here I am choosing that teacher ID as a primary key because all teachers having different IDs. Okay, but we want to relate these two tables. Okay, because always teacher works for department. Okay, now department is the primary table and teacher is the child table. Okay, now I want to relate teacher and department. How can I relate this teacher and department table? Because I am going to insert another column with a department code, because David and Sarah are dealing with the subject or department, English department belongs to English department, and another one is dealing computers or some other subject, science department. Okay, so now see I am going to modify the teacher table as like this. Here the second column name is department code. This department code I chosen as a foreign key. FK stands for foreign key. Okay, don't confuse. Okay, and once I chosen this foreign key means this is called child table. So why it is called child table I will tell. Okay, because this department code depending on department table. Okay, so that means the reference goes to the department table. Okay, so here that's why we can call this table as a child table. So we are giving a reference to the department code from department table. So now we can refer this table as a parent table. Okay, I will give one more example also. So don't, if you didn't understand also, see from that example you can understand easily. So here parent table. Okay, and see here foreign key. So 2 and 2. We are giving 2 times. That means it allows the duplication of data, because 2 teachers they can use English department. They can belongs to English department. They can teach English course. One teacher belongs to science department and they can teach science subject. Okay, he can teach science subject. Okay, so here it's not the rule. Foreign key will not allow you the duplication of data, so the value may be repeat. Okay, and sometimes it may be null also. Sometimes it may be null also, and here may be unique, may not be uniqueness of data. Okay, so here foreign key. So try to see from this example, adding foreign key in department code to the teacher name. We are creating a relationship between the two tables, that is a department and a teacher. This concept also known as referential integrity constraint. Okay. So even while defining the referential integrity constraints also we are discussing the same concept again. This concept is known as referential integrity. So for your understanding point of view, so here I took another example, employee table and department table. Okay, employee, a department. So here I'm using employee table as so many columns here. So I choose an department ID as the primary key. Okay. This primary key referred by the department table. So here this key is foreign key because where it refers to the employee table. So it refers to the employee table, and here the column name department ID and department ID. So here we are relating employee and department tables. Okay. So here the parent table is employee and child table is a department. Okay, here you have to understand some important concepts again here in child table. That means a department table can have multiple foreign keys. Okay, suppose some other table we are having department name as a primary key, then you can give a reference to connect that table also. It is not the rule one table is related to only particular element. Okay, suppose if you take student data, student is related to grades department, student is related to admin department, student is related to teacher department, student is related to courses department. So many relations here. So similarly, so one table have multiple foreign keys in a table, but one table have only one primary key, that is either one primary key, one entity or composite primary key. Okay, remember that composite primary key we can also say only one primary key. Okay, so this very important. And the value of a primary key you can remove from the parent table. Is it possible to remove? It is not possible. You cannot remove from the parent table. Whereas why we cannot remove from the parent table? Whereas the value of foreign key value can be removed from the child table. So we are using a reference here, department ID. Now if I want to remove this column, it's not possible because it is related. So it is related with the same column name department ID with another table. We are giving a reference this to department. Okay. So here remember the value of the primary key cannot be removed from the parent table. Okay. When that also you have to remember the value of the foreign key value cannot be removed from the child table because we are using as a reference to another table. So foreign key makes your database data consistent. And you can see what is composite foreign key. So we are defining primary key is a composite. Together we are using so composite key as set of two attributes, invoice ID plus store ID. So this I am defining as a primary key. Okay. So here we have another name of table 2. So you can take customer table. Okay. So always customer needs invoice and store ID and customer ID. So similarly here you can see from this table we are using the same composite key as a foreign key, and here invoice ID and store ID is same like in the invoice table. Okay, so here we are referring this to this primary key. Okay, so this cross reference between the invoice table and customer table. So now here I can define the composite foreign key. So why I am saying composite means we are combinedly using two keys as a foreign keys, invoice ID and store ID. So here also we are defining primary key as a composite primary key. So combinedly invoice ID plus store ID as a, we are taking as a primary key, and we are giving this composite key referred by the table 2. Okay, it is also composite key. Okay, so here, so one table can have only one primary key, and here suppose I am defining payment date is also foreign key, maybe it can refer in another table. Okay, so table 3. So that means one table can have many foreign keys that is related with another table, and this invoice ID, store ID is related with another table. So many, so one table have many foreign keys, but only one table have any time only one primary key. Okay, so here it is a composite primary key. So understand, here it is a composite foreign key, or we can say compound key, because we are using two column names together. Okay, difference between primary key and foreign key, it consists of very important, the outcome of this keys chapter. You must know the difference between primary key and foreign key, and it is very important. So all of you remember. So what are the main differences? So first difference is consists of how many columns? Primary key only one column primary key, but foreign key is many columns. Okay, composite key means we can use one or more columns together. And whatever duplicate values allowed in primary key, no, it will not allow duplicate values, always it will be unique. So foreign key having duplicate keys, because two teachers working in the same department, so they are having the same department code, and we are giving a reference to the department table. Okay, so here duplicate key values allowed. And now null values. What is the null value? So primary key will not accept null value. Okay, so foreign key will accept null values. Okay, try to understand. So uniquely identify rows in a table using primary key, yes. Foreign key maybe. So we cannot give 100% assurance. Maybe, may not. Okay, so it can access the row of data by using foreign key. Number allowed per table. How many primary keys? Only one primary key. Foreign keys, maybe there is no foreign key, or we can use one foreign key and we can use 3 or more foreign keys. Okay, so 0 or more foreign keys. And indexing automatically created for primary key, and no index automatically created for foreign key.